Welcome back. We begin here in our second half hour with a community town hall. The National Minority Equality Forum will host Flint Forward, a community town hall followed by a free mini clinic designed to address long-standing gaps in cancer prevention and early detection in North Flint. And joining us here on First at 4 for Focus this afternoon is Dr. Gary Puckeren. He's president and CEO of National Minority Equality Forum, and we are grateful to have Dr. Puckeren here in studio with us. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for the invitation.
Yes, so tell us about this town hall and why North Flint?
So the town hall is on Saturday. We're asking people to come at around 10:15. It is going to be a introduction to a study that we're doing and a mini clinic. So why North Flint? So North Flint has a history of elevated risk for cancer. And what we're looking at is new science and technology. And the truth be told, what we think this town hall is going to be about is bringing us into the 21st century healthcare. Because what is going on is we're now able to use blood chemistry to measure the risk for cancer maybe 5 years before you're symptomatic. Think about that. Before the cancer actually presents in the body system.
Where someone can identify it.
Exactly. We can see that change. So take something like pancreatic cancer. We have no test for pancreatic cancer, but now we can see it developing in the body 5 years before. So the issue, if you take pancreatic cancer, is that when it's diagnosed, it's too late. And so your life expectancy could be a couple of months, but here we can kind of get well in advance of that. And that's what we're bringing to North Flint.
And following the forum and the discussion is the mini clinic. So am I understanding correctly, you're going to be looking at, is it blood markers and blood chemistry, and so people will have to give some blood? Yeah. Is that?
not at the mini clinic.
So, okay.
So what we're doing there is introducing people to the new world. So
to the technology.
To the technology. So this is Star Wars. We want to bring you into the future and then help you understand, because what we want to do is enroll about 200 people
in
the study.
Okay.
You got to do informed consent to get their permission and want to explain what that's all about. But at the mini clinic, there'll be giveaways. We will do some standard tests like for blood pressure, et cetera, and also have a good time, because this is really a celebration about the community of Flint coming together using this new science and technology.
And this is all a part of a broader cancer stage shifting initiative, correct?
That is exactly correct.
So explain that. Does that have anything to do with this new technology when you start talking about shifting?
Absolutely. So the way we define cancer systematically is 4 stages. That 4th stage is when the cancer has gone all through the body and your life expectancy is very, very short. And so what we want to do is we want to shift people from that late stage of cancer all the way to what we're now calling pre-symptomatic cancer, cancer before you're symptomatic. Think about that. We can look at you and say 5 years from now, you're going to present with the symptom of cancer, and we're going to try to treat you now before that cancer actually threatens life. We think that's incredible.
So we know about the test, but has the treatment also been developed for this pre-symptomatic, these cases?
So that's part of the development. So the challenge has been for these biopharma companies is that how do you find someone who's pre-symptomatic? And so you need these new diagnostic, these new tools. So with some of these blood draws, you can screen for 50 cancers with one blood draw. Think about that, 50 different cancers. The problem is that it's cost.
Yeah.
So right now, affluent people can spend $1,000 and get that screening. And what we want to make sure is that communities like North Flint have access to that as well.
Dr. Gary Puckeren, President and CEO of the National Minority Equality Forum, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing all of this new technology and experiences with us. He's going to be hosting, his company is going to be hosting a town hall forum, and it'll be Flint Forward, a community town hall. It's a free mini clinic, and he'll share all of this information there on Saturday. It's coming this Saturday, January 31st, and it's going to be at the Flint Development Center. That's on MLK. That event begins with registration starting at 10:15 a.m. and the community is invited. JR?